On the occasion of a seminar under the theme Work Together to Build a Common Security, China and Africa in Action, held in Addis Ababa, Wang Lizin, Director General of Security Cooperation Department at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of China, stressed that China and Africa need to strengthen peace and security cooperation to jointly create a peaceful and stable environment for their common development. The Director General highlighted that China and Africa should join hands to amplify the voice of the Global South and enhance the international influence, as well as safeguard international justice aligned with China's global security initiative, adding that the lasting peace and security remain urgent priorities amid rising global tensions and security challenges worldwide.
More than ever before, China and Africa need to strengthen peace and security cooperation to jointly create a peaceful and stable environment for our common development. China is ready to join hands with AU and African countries to build a community with a shared future that enjoys lasting peace and universal security. China and Africa play an increasing role in conceptual guidance and consensus convergence for the Global South and for the entire international community, which will promote a more balanced development of the international power dynamics and profoundly affect humanity's historical process of peace and security.
Special Representative of the Secretary General to the AU emphasized that the benefits of international cooperation for tangible and equitable advancement. He further highlighted the preeminence of peace to protect the world from more devastation, welcoming China's global security initiative, encouraging mediation, inclusive dialogue, and cooperative approach to resolve disputes.
The GSI also calls for a new, balanced, effective, and sustainable global security architecture, which would help anchor collective security. Such an architecture must also be representative of and accountable, including the rightful representation of Africa among the permanent members of the UN Security Council. We welcome the commitment expressed in the GSI to supporting the efforts of African countries to resolving the continent's peace and security challenges, including through building the full range of Africa's capacities and by confronting terrorism and violent extremism. African agency and ownership in these sensitive areas is indeed critical.
Deputy Chief of Staff of the Chairperson of AU Commission said that the event comes at a critical need of global governance and multilateralism. He reiterated that Africa's partnership with China and the United Nations is built on mutual respect and shared interests rather than dependency.
Africa is ready to build together and work to find global solutions with all those who recognize Africa's role and place on the international scene. Africa stands ready to contribute to a new global order based on cooperation rather than based on confrontation.
The high-level delegates accentuated the need to deepening partnership in shaping global order. The delegates further pronounced the significance of strategic cooperation for mutual development. Ethiopia's news agency reported.